Hey, it's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars with a 1948 Ford F1 pickup truck. We're going to take it for a spin. Touch the starter button and she fires right up. Shifts through all the gears really easily. This is an original truck. It's got the original steering, so almost always just a little bit of play in the steering wheel, about right there. Really easy to keep driving straight. It's not steering all over the road or anything. You can see I'm driving perfectly straight. Original gears, original gauges not hooked up. You can hear a little squeaking or rattling of something underneath the truck. Not exactly sure what it is. I've only had this truck for a couple of weeks. Actually she's still cold, so I pushed the idle in probably a little too far by the choke end. Beautiful exhaust. It's a pretty driver truck. And one of the things that's just gone crazy is the market on these trucks. Is noticing how hard it is to find one under $20,000 now. Hear how smooth the engine runs. Shut it off here. So nice and clean under the hood. Nice clean inner fender wells. Firewall. I did notice that sometimes when I go to close this, it doesn't line exactly up. There we go. So not a perfect truck by any means, but not a perfect truck price either. Really straight lines, all steel body. Black paint is older, but still shows well. I think it would benefit from a nice wet sand or a buff. Really bring it up to the next level. It's got brand new Firestone white walls on it. They look amazing. Those are not cheap tires. That's a very expensive set of tires. As we get up closer on the truck, there's a few imperfections here and there. Little spots where the paint is chipped from closing the hood. Trim here that's wanting to stick out a little bit. Needs maybe a better clip. Little spot here again. And then there's a tiny little rust piece there. Clear coat bubble on the front of the hood right there, and that might be something that you could, like I said, you wet sand some stuff out here. Body nice and straight overall, really nice and straight. A little bit of rust bubbles here in the front of the bottom of the door. Underneath the rest is in great shape. These rockers are in great shape. These are the original cab corners, and they're in really good condition, especially for being original. If it wasn't for the couple of tiny little spots here and there, this would be basically a rust-free truck. Nice tailgate inside the bed. A few dings and dents from being an old work truck at some point. And of course black shows things more than any other color. This oak wood bed is older and could use a new coat of lacquer. This is after pressure washing it and cleaning is what it looks like now. So just ready for a new coat of stain and some clear, and that bed would be looking good as new. Same as the other side. Original floor cab corner, sorry. Just trying to show that. The rockers are in great shape. Couple of little rust bubbles here and there on the bottom of this door. Tiny little pea-sized things. Probably when they were putting the door back on after painting it, looks like knocked the door up against, or actually now that I said that, actually probably where it was being opened against something in the garage. There we go, that makes more sense. Some chips on the edge there, pretty easily touched up. Interior on the truck looks nice. Windows roll up and down easily. All the glass is in great shape. The felts are newer. This is a restoration that was done, you know, 10 years ago and still looks really good. It was kept in the garage. Somebody did done a pretty nice restoration on it years ago, and then pretty much didn't drive it. Brand new seat cover, nice and cushy, stuffed right, really comfortable. New floor mat, a little dirty from us having it around the farm, but other than that, in nice condition. Foot pedals are all there. Original gauges. Headliner looks really good. So everything here present. New gas tank in the back. Underneath the truck, really nice. Couple of little spots of rust, like I said there. That's not unusual to see that in the step sides. Little spot here where it looks like maybe some Bondo. Bottom of that fender. Floor pans in really good shape. Frame rails 100% solid. Really, really clean underneath this truck. Overall, really impressed with it. And our fender well on the back underneath. Boy, it's so quiet out here this morning. I really have been blown away by how the market has exploded on these. Got some Georgia red clay in there, but no rust. Little spot, probably could have done a better job washing underneath. Same on this side as the other. That spot of rust, just like the other side. Really the only major rust I've seen on the truck. Step sides are in good shape. A couple little spots here and there. Again, floor pans in just really, really good shape. And that is a text message from my daughter. That was funny. Now my other daughter is laughing hysterically. Alright, one last inner fender well and we'll be done. Got some dirt daubers in here. A couple things need to be cleaned up, but overall what a really, really sharp truck, and really ready to drive, ready to enjoy. And I don't know, pretty habitual for me to say if it was my truck, this is what I'd do. So I wouldn't want to do any less than on this video than the others. If it was my truck, I'd probably get the front and rear chrome bumpers and maybe do the chrome strips on the grill. Probably do a couple of spots of touch-up paint and then just buff it out. $200, $300, $400 maybe to take it somewhere or do it myself and you know, mess with a few little spots. But other than that, this truck's really ready to drive. It runs down the road great, drives great. Low miles on the engine rebuild. You could tell just looking at the engine and from the previous owner saying that the whole truck really was restored from bumper to bumper about 10 years ago. So the truck's really ready to run and drive, and it's absolutely beautiful.